In 1964, when I arrived in New York, searching for a place for me in the American theater to create, to share, the Tony Honors was a distant dream. Both the Tony Awards and the theater meant much, much more to me than a place where great artists, really American artists, writers, wrote for the theater. I wanted to integrate African Americans and women into the American theater. I met and actually talked to people like Paul Robeson, Fred O'Neill, Robert Penn Warren, Robert Lowell, Ralph Ellison, Langston Hughes, Tennessee Williams.
Welcome to Inside New York. We are honored to have back on the program an icon who is making history again, as well as retiring. He is accepting a Tony Award for his 50 years of the New Federal Theater. And we have him right here on Inside New York. You're celebrating 50 years of tremendous work
And
in
awards.
theater.
And
Yes,
awards.
work and I have to say, finally, the Tonys are honoring you. But it's an exception because the Tonys are set up to honor people and theater on Broadway. And you have this landmark theater that you established in 1970 of not-for-profit theater for Black playwrights and performers. So how did it feel when you heard that you were being honored?
Well, I feel good. I felt great. I felt great when I got the call from longtime director Kenny Leon and Heather. And little did I know, when I arrived in New York, all I wanted to do was integrate women and people of color into the American theater. And for the first 10 years or so, the plays I picked were hits. And that was great. And I think in those years, I don't know, but I know it was a time that you, Joan Allen, worked at Negro Ensemble. Because I would go back and forth over there, and my people who worked would go out of our plays and go over there to study. And that was just a wonderful occasion. I think Kenny Leon had done some research, and he knew that there was a connection between the Negro Ensemble, WOODIE King, and a few other Black theaters at that time. It was only about National Black Theater, Roger Furman Theater, and Gertrude Jeanette. It was not a lot of us around. And so it was like very gratifying, if I could put it any other way. So your question is, what did it feel like? It felt great.
Yeah. Thank you again, Woody. It's always a pleasure. Every segment is a rare and precious treasure.
Thank you so much.
And thank you.
Oh, I applaud you.
Yes. Oh, we always applaud you. Thank you for joining us for this week's program of Inside New York. And you can see more of our interview with WOODIE King on our YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so that you'll receive an alert when it's available on demand.